Welcome back, Nerd Squad, to Top 10 Nerd. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and if you happen to be new here, we put out daily content on all things nerd. So if you're interested in that, then tap the subscribe button to see more. Plus, leave us a comment down below with who your favorite Miss Marvel is, and while you ponder that, we'll be diving into a list primarily about the Kamala Khan version in today's Top 10 Shocking Miss Marvel Facts You Need to Know. In at number 10, not the first. The first holder of the name Miss Marvel was Carol Danvers, after the Kree alien Mar-Vell had come to Earth and taken on the name Captain Marvel. While on Earth, he discovers Carol, and after her accident where she was fused with the Kree DNA, she adopted the name Miss Marvel. It wasn't until Mar-Vell had left that Carol took over his name, leaving a new job opportunity open for the Miss Marvel category. This is where Kamala Khan was given the rights to use the name as her new super alter ego. She may not be the first Miss Marvel, but she will certainly become the most memorable, just like how we recognize Brie Larson's Captain Marvel as the new holder of that name, as much as you don't like it. In at number 9, born in New Jersey. A large number of the Marvel universe, as we're sure you know, takes place in New York City. Attempting to branch out from that classic battleground for superheroes, Miss Marvel is placed as growing up in Jersey City, New Jersey. However, unlike the way that the hustle and bustle of NYC just serves as a backdrop for Marvel stories, Miss Marvel's New Jersey roots is a key component to her character. Writer G. Willow Wilson explained during an interview by saying, "She's very much the kind of girl who grew up staring wistfully at Manhattan thinking, if only I could make it to the big city." This narrative becomes much of Kamala's story and her journey as well. In at number 8, video game appearances. Kamala Khan's Miss Marvel first solo appearance launched in 2014, and at the time her character was used in countless appearances other than just the comic books. For example, she also appeared in the game Marvel Puzzle Quest as a playable character, as well as mobile games such as Marvel Future Fight and Marvel Contest of Champions. Plus, one of her more notable appearances in video game history was her playable character in the LEGO Marvel Avengers. This is an important appearance as well for her because it placed her in the same ranks as our favorite superhero team, the Avengers. In at number 7, expected to fail. Writer G. Willow Wilson took a big risk at the time when creating the character of Kamala Khan. The superhero industry had a skewed way of looking at things and always believed that new characters, and especially female minority characters, would just never work. Although when Miss Marvel made her comic book appearance, it was a huge success against all odds, which just helped her storyline excitement build even more. Her biggest fear with the comic book, and we'll get to more of it later on, was that people would not like the character's religion, even joking that she would need to hire someone just for opening all the hate mail. Despite all odds though, she took this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to create a revolutionary new character for Marvel Comics. In at number 6, teamed up with Spider-Man. Just one short year after Kamala Khan had made her solo appearance in the comic book world, she had the incredible opportunity of teaming up with the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. In The Amazing Spider-Man number 7, Khan works well with Spidey because under their mask lies two teenagers attempting to balance their life as both a hero and just trying to be a normal kid. She actually teamed up with Peter Parker long before she had even met Captain Marvel. This was a shockingly great pairing and spells great things for her future relationship with Spidey in the MCU. In at number 5, Obama is a fan. There is quite possibly no greater endorsement for anyone than having the United States President appreciate your work. It's a compliment of the highest order, and while Barack Obama was the sitting president, he became an instant fan of this new Miss Marvel. During a Women's History Month reception at the White House, Sana Manat of Marvel unveiled this new hero to the president. Sana is the co-creator of Miss Marvel and even spoke about the character she created with writer G. Willow Wilson at the reception, saying, "Her name is Kamala Khan and she's a Muslim American girl from Jersey City. We comic folks call her Miss Marvel." In response, Obama said, "Miss Marvel may be your comic book creation, but I think for a lot of young boys and girls, Sana's a real superhero." In at number 4, join the Avengers. With the last phase of the Avengers films coming to a close, the possibility of opening up new positions in the next Avengers team has everyone scrambling for spots. Back in 2015, after the Secret Wars storyline, Khan actually becomes an official member of the Avengers, giving many a good feeling that she could also be the next character adapted for the Avengers films. During this time is where she became very close with Spider-Man and Nova, and there's some great potential stories that they can use directly from the comic book world. For example, her role in Marvel Civil War II storyline where she was pitted against her hero Carol Danvers. In at number 3, created her own team. As you can imagine, fighting with Captain Marvel isn't going to make you want to stay with that squad for very long, and for Miss Marvel it was a perfect learning opportunity for starting her own team. Along with Spider-Man and Nova quitting the Avengers as well, the detractors felt the Avengers had lost their way and didn't care about the average people they swore to protect. Following this leave, the group formed their own team called the Champions, although they would need some new recruits to strengthen the team, and it didn't take long for many to see the potential. The Hulk, Vision, and Cyclops would all join the Champions later on. If the whole rights to Spider-Man can get cleared up with the potential to see Nova entering the MCU, it's quite possible this storyline of the Champions could find its way onto the big screen. In at number 2, she's an Inhuman. During the crossover event known as Inhumanity from back in 2013, a Terrigen Mist had been exposed to the world. The mist would soon begin activating all of these dormant Inhuman cells in people everywhere, and at the time Kamala Khan had no idea that she was actually part Inhuman. As she's walking home late one night from a party, the Terrigen Mist surround her, gifting Miss Marvel with some extraordinary supernatural powers and abilities. This also meant that she would now be categorized as a polymorph, meaning she could change her body into anything that she desires. Last but not least, in our number 1 spot, the first Muslim headliner. The reason why Kamala's character has become so important to the comic book world and to the rest of society right now is largely because she is Marvel's first Muslim headliner. Sure, there have been other Muslim characters in the comic book world, but not a single one was ever given the opportunity to have their very own solo series. The co-creator Sana was born into a Pakistani family, and she says that the inspiration for this character came from her longing to see a more Muslim American perspective. In such a divisive and confusing times, the proper representation of the struggles that Muslim Americans face today has become supremely important, and Miss Marvel's only gonna help that cause. And that has been the top 10 shocking Miss Marvel facts that you need to know. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, show us some love by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on this list. And for more videos like this one, all you have to do is click that playlist on the screen. From Top 10 Nerd, I'm Johnny Rogers. Until next time, take care.